When I entered the ancient city of Akhmin with a friendly local archaeologist one very hot afternoon, little did I know that I was stepping into what really is a red-hot place. It's the birthplace of Egypt's most provocatively endowed deity. His name's Min, and, well, obviously the Min name in the title should have been my very first clue as to what this place was all about, because this was where the cult of Min began. So Min, if you don't know already, is the god with his arm, well, raised, looks like a weird salute, and another part of him raised, which is entirely more erotic. But yeah, when you're on a tour bus going around Egypt, you do get the odd little giggle from the people when they see the statues and the wall carvings of the god Min. Anyway, the Greeks then, when they came along, and they're of course never one to miss a good sexual innuendo, decided to call the place Panopolis after their woodland deity Pan, who's a bit on the same wavelength as Min anyway. As interesting as Min is, I was really wanting to talk about the festival, Min's festival, and it's officially called the Going Forth, though perhaps it might have been better named the Coming Forth, given Min's permanent enthusiasm, which is prominently displayed in pretty much every depiction of him. But this celebration actually traces back to pre-dynastic Egypt, as you would expect this location does also. And what it involves is a massive public procession where it is theorized that a statue of Min would emerge from the temple, followed by mountains of offerings and festivities that likely included feasting and activities that would make even a modern spring breaker blush. But one could easily describe it as a very good party, I guess. During this time, i.e. the harvest season, Min's image would be paraded as far as the fields in this going forth of Min, and it would bless the crops. And because nothing says abundant harvest quite like a lot of nudity, they then proceeded to play games completely naked in Min's honor. But the highlight, as one might expect, was the climbing of an enormous pole. But, I'll leave the symbolism to your imagination. This 4-day extravaganza appears on the festival calendar at many places, including Ramses III's temple at Medinet Habu. Pharaohs themselves would present the first fruits of harvest to Min. I'm not sure that they were actually involved in the more entertaining aspects of the festival, but who knows. Min's popularity never waned throughout Egyptian history. Scholars even believe that he appears in the pyramid texts as he whose arm is raised in the east. During the Middle Kingdom, he occasionally merged with Horus as Min-Horus, and by the New Kingdom, he joined forces with Amun as Min-Amun. This is an ancient deity that was flexible in just so many ways. Interestingly, Min had a peculiar fondness for a specific variety of lettuce, which was prized for its aphrodisiac and opiate qualities. As a god embodying virility and potency, Min enjoyed enduring popularity across all social classes. Even people who couldn't formally worship at his temples paid homage to him at home. The residents of Deir el-Medina, for example, placed concubine statuettes and phalluses at their doorways, hoping this well-endowed deity might cure them of impotence or sterility. After all, in a god market crowded with deities of wisdom, war, and the afterlife, men kind of cornered the essential niche of fertility, ensuring that his worship stood tall throughout the millennia.